Hi, Ms. Tan. Thank you for coming to our interview. I'm Uzi Chong from Taylor's Lakeside Campus University, and I'm here to have an interview with you about our millennials in Malaysia. As a title of our project, we will be focusing on the TGC 6, which is social competency. For our audience who don't know what is social competency, the social competency is the skill needed for successful social adaptation, which consists of social, emotional, cognitive, and behavioral skills. Throughout this interview, we'll be giving some question to Ms. Tan, and all the question will be based on the TGG 6. Before we go through the question, would you like to introduce yourself, Ms. Tan?
Hey, first of all, thanks for having me, Chitong. Okay, so my name is Jessie. I am the founder of Cow Yogurt. And Cow Yogurt is yogurt chain stores, yogurt brand created by a group of us who has the passion and love for yogurt. So how we started it is because we couldn't find a yogurt product that meets our requirements in the market, because most of the yogurt products that you have seen in the market is either too sweet or doesn't really carry the benefits of yogurt. That's why we decided to come up with our own brand and our own product lines. So Cocoa Yogurt was founded in 2019, and we have done the R&D for 6 months, and finally our first store was established on February of 2020. Yeah. So here's some brief of Cocoa Yogurt.
The shop which is located at SS2, right? Yeah, your first branch.
Yes, that's our first store.
Okay, thank you for the introduction, and I would like to start with the first question. So, or the first question you have already mentioned just now, like for why did you start to your own business? So we can moving on the second question, like what makes you want to open a yogurt shop? Is it because yogurt
to me personally,
sorry?
Yes, it is. And to me personally, I always want to create something that is beneficial to human body. To me, making a business is not entirely about earning a profit. Of course, it's important to make a profit, but we have to make it on a cost, or we want to create something that is beneficial to human health or human body. So when it was the hype, right? We actually started planning to create something tastes good, meanwhile also healthy, so that people can take it without all the worries of gaining too much sugar, or gain too much weight. So yeah, that was our thought when we started the business.
Yeah, I've been your shop is quite famous. I've been there before, and the yogurt drinks is quite good. Not gonna lie. And let's move on to the next question. And the next question is, what is the emotion that you're going through when you started your own yogurt shop? Do you feel nervous?
Emotion. Okay, of course. Well, a little bit. Of course, there is excitement and a little bit of anxious fears and doubts. Yeah, I guess we have to get ourselves braced for the worst case scenario before when we start doing anything. This is my way of confronting the fear. Yeah.
True. Every freshman who started a business will have a fear to go through a lot of troubles for starting a business. Like how do you deal with the fear and doubts?
Okay, how do I deal with it? I actually get myself braced for any worst case scenario. Like any decision that I make um in business or in life, I always think of the worst things that could be happen. Yeah. So we brace for it. We I would say we do all the preparation, do all the things that we should to prevent it from happening. Yeah.
I see. So how did you market your business when it was brand new?
Okay. Cocoa yogurt is a healthy dessert chain. How do we market ourselves? Because most of the what makes us different with all the dessert shops in the market is we are at the healthy line, and we that's why we feed our yogurt with active probiotics inside. Yeah.
Also, basically, that terms make your business apart from other in your industry, so it makes you more uh advanced level since the yogurt drinks is the yogurt use that you guys make your own, right?
Yeah, it's a healthier choice for dessert. When you crave for something sweet, then you don't want to feel too sinful at the moment, so you can go for yogurt. Yeah. So we first when our brand is actually quite new, only 3 years today. And when we were starting, right? How did we market ourselves is we did social media because the our first outlet when our first outlet was open, 3 weeks later, then it came MCO and COVID, right? So our main focus switched to online, and we did, as you can see from social media, we did campaigns, promotion, and also we established our online delivery channels. Yeah. So we also did offline events. Um, when there was a new product launching, yeah. So we actually did offline events as well. During yeah, where we first started lah. Mm.
Oh, I see. So that's quite good. How about how does your business look different now versus when you first started?
Well, actually, as I think back, from the humble beginning of the first outlet at SS2 TJ, our vision is to become the biggest yogurt chain in Malaysia. So fast forward to today, of course, we are not there yet, but we are still on the way. Fast forward until today, we have a few more outlets open, and we are at the same time also coming our licensees to join us in this yogurt journey. And also we have also expanded our team from a few of us. Until now, we have 40 to 50 persons in our team.
Based on my research, you have total of 9 outlets now, right? Across Selangor and Johor.
Yes,
For 3 years, that's
yes.
impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, so you talk about the COVID-19
Thank
just now,
you.
right? So you have talked about how you marketing your products.
Yes.
So other than the physical store problem, what is the other major challenges did you face during the COVID-19 pandemic?
You mean other than the offline stores?
Yeah, other than the physical
Actually, the major
store.
challenges for actually the major challenges for us is that because we are a heavy asset business. All our we have 9 outlets during COVID-19. So the major challenges would be the rental expenses and our labor expenses. Of course, we survival was our main focus during time. During COVID-19, we won't think about the expansion anymore. We were thinking about how to survive. Yeah. So yeah, of course we had some layoffs, and we also talked to land our shop's landlord. You know, I think it's very important for us to reach an agreement, because um none of us want this to happen. None of us expected this. So it's actually very important for the landlord to understand where you stand. Like, actually, it was also very lucky for us that we have a very understanding landlord that actually gave us very good rental deduction during the time. So yeah, we're very thankful for that.
True, I really agree about your statement. Since COVID-19 pandemic affects everyone, a lot of business is going through a lot of bankruptcy, and everyone just wants survivals. And the communication with you and your landlord about the deal around that will be communicate to both survival, which is win-win situation. I like your style.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Other than that, what is the hardest part of being entrepreneur?
Well, that's actually a lot, because as an entrepreneur, right? It means that you have to. It means that the business is your uh, is as important as your life. Okay, so I think it's very important for an entrepreneur to stay alert to the market, because the market is changing every day, and as pandemic strikes, we also need to act fast, and to adapt to the market changes, the behavior changes of our customers. So there is also a Chinese saying, 创业难，守业更难. So imagine imagine starting a business is already difficult, and staying afloat and staying active in your industry is even harder. So yeah, I think this is the hardest part of being an entrepreneur.
Well, I guess we all will be doing that when we first started the business. So okay, do you have an advice for other people's out there who is planning to start their own business?
Well, my advice would be, um, I don't want to say something that's motivational, because it's already too common. So to me, right, do your market research well before you start a business, because when entrepreneurs like us, when we want to start something, we get hot-headed, and sometimes we just want to do. So what I mean is, do your market research well, do your preparation, and also be brave, and get yourself ready for all kinds of challenges, because once you are in this road of becoming an entrepreneur, you are up for any challenges. Okay, and also lastly, start small and think big. Yeah. That's
This is a very good
basically
advice
all.
from you. So since the
Thank you. Hope it helps.
everyday market trends will be differently, like I don't know, even TikTok's monthly have their own trend. So it is very
Yeah.
important to do a research
Yes,
for your
because
business.
technology is
Yeah,
evolving.
true. Evolve around the technology is also important for you to grow fast. So start small is the first option you have to do also, because if you have if you want to do big, there's like you need a lot of capital investment in it, and it will be you will be suffer more if you be going through a lot of difficulties. I think that's all from the question for our
Yes.
meeting. Thank you for joining our meetings, and thank you for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, sure. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Ang.